as Ronquillo sets to take the face-off for UNM as he'll win it back over to Richard. Mac Barger will send it in over into the Texas Tech zone as UNM will look to reclaim that 3-goal lead. In after it, though, is going to be Jared Carnes as he'll tie up with a few Texas Tech players as now Deeger will play the puck for Texas Tech. Sends one over to number 14, just skips over a stick. Richard will try to chip the puck in and a stoppage of play, and it looks like there might be a penalty called.
And they'll get somebody for tripping here, and it looks like it's going to be Alex Perry going to the penalty box for New Mexico.
And an unfortunate thing here, Josh, is not only did Texas Tech just score a goal momentarily, but now all of a sudden looks like it's going to be a power play opportunity, and Texas Tech even a greater opportunity to get back into this contest. With 5:47 here to go in the second period, Texas Tech on a power play on the penalty assessed to number 77, Alex Perry.
Faceoff will be inside the Lobos zone, won by New Mexico. Richard now with the puck. He'll clear it out, and it hits the top of the nets here at the outpost, and we'll have a faceoff right at center ice. 5:40 to go here in the second period. 3-1 New Mexico as the Red Raiders were able to put one on the board. And we'll have a faceoff inside the Red Raider zone.
As UNM looking to spend some time in the Texas Tech end to kill off some of this penalty, as it'll be number 17, the captain, Jared Ronquillo, set to take the faceoff for UNM. He'll win it, gets it over. McKentry just will glide it out of the zone as Richard will chip it back in. Rhyme tries to stick that one down, unable to, as Deeger for Texas Tech will pick up the puck and he'll stop behind his own net. Sends one over to Stuffelbeam. Stuffelbeam will get one over across to McNamara for Texas Tech, but he has the puck stolen off by Ronquillo. Kicked right back to Deeger, though, as Deeger will try to chip one across. Ronquillo's skates got in the way. Stuffelbeam charges in for Texas Tech, tries to do a drop pass, but the drop pass went out of the zone, as Texas Tech will have to reset.
Red Raiders, or the Lobos clear it out finally and go back into the Red Raider zone.
As having to chase after it is Leo Streeb for Texas Tech, as he'll send one over to Garrett, tries to send one up. McKentry got in the way of that one, but McKentry now pinned by two Texas Tech players as one's thrown up. Richard able to make a great intercept, but a great stick play there made by Deeger. Stuffelbeam charges in for Texas Tech, looks to start an opportunity, glides to the far boards. He'll throw one across, tries to get Deeger in the slot, but unable to connect with him.
And still taking a shot again by Texas Tech, and gloved easily by Sam Fisher. Gino, thank you for covering for me there as we try to figure out what's going on with the broadcast. Thank you guys for being patient with us. I know it's a little bit laggy here tonight. We're working our very best to make sure that we can get this figured out for you guys. So bear with us. Thank you again for doing this. You know, trying to use an internet connection, a lot of people on it. You're trying to figure out your settings, so we'll do this for you as best as we can.
As Stuffelbeam wins the faceoff for Texas Tech, number 59 glides. He takes a shot. That one never really made it to the net, though, as Richard will clear the puck the length of the ice, in all the way down on Rhyme, who will pad that one away, and Stuffelbeam collects the puck. Stuffelbeam sets up in Gretzky's office as he'll throw one all the way up. Torma unable to really make a clean reception of that pass. Number 54, though, gives across. Nice drop pass there as a shot is taken, but an offsides call will negate that play. And with 4:12 here to go in the second period, Texas Tech, with only 24 seconds left to go on this power play opportunity, trying to cut further into this UNM lead.
Again, I know a lot of you are asking what's going on with the connection here. We are doing our very best to make sure that we can get this broadcast going at full stream again. Bear with us as we correct some settings here. Thank you.
Jared Carnes battles with Torma in the faceoff dot. Texas Tech able to win it. Number 59 will loop it around. Sam Fisher watches the puck go around as Torma collects the puck. Tries to come out from the far boards corners. He'll backhand one in on Fisher. He's able to pad that one away, though, as UNM able to clear the zone, and Texas Tech will have to retreat out to center ice. Number 23 will throw one across. Torma now with the puck again for Texas Tech, as he'll throw it into the glove of Sam Fisher.
3:47 left to go here in the second period. 3-1 New Mexico lead, and the Lobos are now back at full strength. And we'll have a face-off inside the Lobo zone. Chat Shanks on the ice, Isaac Dunwoody, Fernando Huerta, and Marcus Trujillo back in there. So we'll have a face-off. And one of the Red Raiders gets called off, so we'll have a new face-off man for the Red Raiders. Face-off won by New Mexico, and Lobos now look to clear this puck out. 3:40 to go. And the Lobos do, and here they come.
Here comes Marcus Trujillo. He'll charge into the zone, takes a shot. That one just goes over the net. Had a lot of heat behind that puck, but unable to find the net as Ryan will watch that puck go over his shoulder. as Desjardins will settle the puck down for Texas Tech. He'll throw it across to number 14. Gets one over to Brisbane, unable to really make a clean reception of that pass for Texas Tech as Jared Carnes will throw on the length of the ice. Skips just over Marcus Trujillo's stick, but that doesn't stop him. Throws one in on Rhyme, pads it away, and covers up. As UNM able to trade opportunities there with Texas Tech. You know, Josh, one thing I've noticed for this Red Raider team, their passing just not very crisp tonight. They've had a lot of opportunities that really kind of went nowhere because the pass didn't go where it was needed to, skipped over a player's stick, and that's kind of the reason why they've struggled a little bit here to produce any offense.
You know, in the comments, we're getting a lot of people asking to put number 5 in, a.k.a. Sandler. Unfortunately, we have no control over how to put a man into the game, but, you know, we'll pass it along to Coach Grant Harvey.
No, Coach Harvey doesn't listen to my suggestions anymore, so as Jack Kelly will take the face-off for UNM, he's flanked by Matthias Samalga off to his left and Jacob Dunwoody to his right. Face-off won by UNM. Isaac will take a shot. Isaac Dunwoody, that shot just goes wide of the net. Fernando will settle the puck down for UNM, tries to keep it in. Unable to as Texas Tech will try to enter into the UNM zone.
Here comes the Red Raiders now. The Lobos were waiting for it, and it gets cleared back out.
As Deeger for Texas Tech will settle the puck down as he looks to clear the zone, but he is harassed. Jack Kelly hard on the puck, but Deeger able to get over that blue line.
Red Raiders now inside the Lobos zone. Shot taken, and it finds the back of the net. And with 2:44 left to go here in the second period, the Red Raiders have now made this a 1-goal game. And it's now 3-2 New Mexico.
And just like that, Josh, you can how quickly things have changed in this game. From UNM able to get that tic-tac-toe goal that led to a 3-goal advantage there at the mid-second period. So now all of a sudden with 2:44 left to go in this period, they are 1 goal off of tying this contest. And you got to think Rhyme is a big part of the reason why this game is still within reach. Stopping, now let me do math real quick in my head.
And we'll have a face-off win by the Red Raiders as they'll dump the puck inside the Lobo zone. Trying to create something here are the Red Raiders now. Puck still up against the right wing board. Still fighting for possession now. Red Raiders come away with it. And the puck to UNM. Here comes Richard with the puck.
Richard will glide out of the UNM zone, throws one over. He's got Alex Perry who tries to take a shot. That one never went anywhere. Blocked it before it could ever reach Rhyme.
And the puck goes back inside the Lobo zone. And the Lobos look to clear it out inside the Red Raider zone, and they do. It hits one of the Red Raider defenders, so no icing.
As Deeger collects the puck there for Texas Tech, he's met hard, though, by Alex Perry as the two struggle with each other to get the puck out from their skates. And Texas Tech finally able to momentarily win that puck as it's chipped right in front of us. As Alex Perry still hard on the puck for UNM and a stoppage of play.
1:45 to go here in the second period. Gino, are you okay? That one came across again. Looks like it's one of those scenes from a movie where something's coming at you and you just have to jump out of the way.
It's funny because we spend all of our time watching the puck that we never even realize when it's heading right towards us. It was one of those moments.
I think some of the Lobos do it on purpose, though. Just to make sure that we're still watching the game.
I think they want it, probably just to make sure we're paying attention.
So with 1:45 to go here in the second period, a 3-2 New Mexico lead as the Red Raiders have made this a 1-goal game. So you guys are not want to go anywhere. It's the third period. It's going to be something fun to watch, definitely for sure. And we know how physical it can get here in the third period here at Outpost.
We saw elements of that last night too, Josh, as Richard set to take the face-off for UNM in the offensive zone. McKinstry, Chance Shanks, Jared Ronquillo, Marcus Trujillo on the ice there for UNM. He'll take the face-off against Torma, number 11 for Texas Tech. As it looks like the Raiders are trying to make a few last-minute adjustments. And they will, as they will get their number 14, as they only had 4 skaters on the ice there, Josh, for a second. It's almost an unintended power play for UNM that they never really had in the first place, as Trujillo watches the puck go out to center ice. He'll chip one over to Richard. As Chance Shanks.
Sorry to interrupt, we had a 10-minute misconduct on the Red Raiders for fighting with the official. So we have a 10-minute game misconduct for the Red Raiders.
As Isaac Dunwoody will send that shot in on net, but it's deflected off his stick and goes high into the netting. And definitely not a penalty you hear called out all that often, Josh. Normally, players and referees are always going to clash with each other, but you never want to turn it into a negative for your team and a loss there for Texas Tech as Torma sets to take the face-off against McKinstry. As Texas Tech will watch the puck go around their own net right in front of us here as Richard goes into that with number 14 for Texas Tech. Richard able to collect the puck as he'll try to go around his own net. He's harassed by number 87 for Texas Tech, though. Shakes, sends it over. He's got a man in the slot. Takes a shot and they score! UNM able to score and convert. There to extend this to a 2-goal lead with 1:03 to go here in the second period.
And that looks like it was Leandro Richard with the goal for New Mexico. I love saying that name.
And Richard, who was blasting pucks all night long, able to make a nifty little play there in front of the net. And all of a sudden now UNM, who is looking at a possible tie game opportunity with Texas Tech only one off the pace, have extended it out to a 2-goal lead.
Getting into it. This is the fight song. You hardly hear this anymore, especially at a basketball game.
I didn't know we had one.
And you're a student at UNM. Face-off win by the Texas Tech Red Raiders as they're inside the Lobos zone. 1 minute to go here in the second period. Here comes New Mexico on another opportunity. Oh, great defense by the Red Raiders. Keeps that puck from going inside their zone. They'll take a slap shot, patted away by Fisher. Rebounded by by the Red Raiders. And here comes New Mexico on an opportunity now.
Jack Kelly looking to convert on a 2-on-1. He'll charge into the zone, waits, and fires, and that one is stopped by Rhyme. UNM, a great 2-on-1 opportunity. Kelly, as he'll look to make some plays, gets it to Samalga behind the net. He'll chip one over. Isaac Dunwoody settles the puck down on his stick, gets it back to Samalga in the far boards corner. Tries to get one across, and just Carnes unable to chip that one towards the net, as we'll have some high stick plays in front of us here as the puck is sent down into the UNM zone. And no icing on this play either.
And here comes New Mexico with just 7 seconds to go. They'll look to get a quick shot, but I don't think they're going to play that right now. And here comes New Mexico with 1 second.
Possibly, and Jack Kelly just running out of time there.
And at the end of 2, it's New Mexico 4, Texas Tech 2. This is going to be a great game to watch going into the third period. Make sure that you guys don't go anywhere. Gino, what does New Mexico got to do to make sure they secure this victory?
You know, Josh, just kind of sticking to that staying simple with their plays that they made tonight. You know, we've seen a lot of their goals have been those nifty little plays right in front of the net. You got to think they got to get traffic in front of Rhyme. He has made a lot of saves this evening, but he hasn't been able to stop everything. You got to start and kind of look back at the goals they have scored and kind of do more of that.
Alrighty, guys, just a program note, we are going to disconnect the computer so it can restart. Don't go anywhere. We'll let you know when we're back live. You're watching Lobo Hockey right here on the Lobo Hockey Network.